mama yangu alikuwa anatuambia usicheze na boys, like ukicheza na boys you'll be pregnant.
The biggest fears that we girls had there, most of them I used to hear them talk about it, is being pregnant. Like you could do anything not to get pregnant when on campus. Because as in, how will you tell your mom?
And the stigma, the isolation that you get from your peers. Everyone knows you had sex. You are motherless, because you're pregnant. And then now, you'd fear people will start saying, or even the villagers, that akane kasichana kamwiti, imagine kamepata mtoto akiwa high school.
Even as the Bible says, there is no fear in love. If you love someone, you have to avoid all fears, be open with them, and share everything. Then they choose the route they want to follow. So I think holding information like it was in our times, and I don't think it was healthy. Because you can just do it out of curiosity and you find yourself there. So what?
Yeah, so hi people, welcome to our channel today again. We are so happy and glad to be here. Like, we are so blessed to have this opportunity. And today we have girls. Like, yeah, we're having a girl talk. I have girls here, because very beautiful girls. And maybe we can start with you. Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Faith Kanan.
Hi guys, I'm Ryle Nkirota.
I'm Mary Karweva.
Like, we have Kanana, we have Nkirote, we have Kariba. Female girls, they come with guarantee. Come like 10 years guarantee.
No, not only 10.
Oh,
lifetime. Yeah.
Straight that.
Lifetime since when? At 30. Let's make it 30. Can you imagine a 30-year guarantee?
It's a lifetime guarantee.
Oh, that's a lifetime guarantee. So yeah, Meru girls are always like that. But they want to associate na Mira. Like, ukisikia Meru unasikia Mira,
Chana.
unasikia kuchana, unasikia like we are associated with that. But yeah, when you look at us, atukai kama Mira. Anyway, when we were growing up, there are so many things we went through, and kidogo tu tunataka tu kujikumbusha, some of the things that we went through that shaped our lives. And there are other things that really made us so scared. We didn't even know why we were told not to do those things. Kwa nini tulikuwa tunaambiwa tusifanye vitu fulani, and kwa nini tulikuwa tunaambiwa tufanye zingine. Some of them we are able to see them today, maybe as women, as young grown girls, but others really, they were somehow funny. But yeah, for example, kama sisi tulikuwa tunaambiwa when we were growing up, like literally mama yangu alikuwa anatuambia usicheze na boys, like ukicheza na boys you'll be pregnant. Or hiyo time ndio kulikuwa na HIV AIDS. So tulikuwa tunaambiwa ukicheza na boys, like utakuwa either na ukimwi na ukue pregnant, like at the same time. And kidogo nataka kusikia what were your fears ukigrow. Ni nini mlikuwa mnaambiwa kitu au unaelewa, but later you came to realize ni kitu maybe they meant, they had a hidden meaning.
Okay, hiyo kesi ya like HIV tulikuwa tunaona kama hata ukishika mtu ukimsalimia utaipata. Hatukuwa tunajua lazima uwe in contact na huyo mtu. So hiyo ilitufanya to avoid men, to avoid hizo play, as in haukuwa unasikia uko free hata kwenda out. So hizo story hatukuwa tukizijua. Lakini saa hii at least tunaelewa, as in lazima like you do sex with someone ndio upate HIV. Kujua the real thing, we just kept off.
Guy, did you have that when you were growing? Oh, ndio mdo. She's the youngest, yeah, by the way.
Well, for me, I would say, let me give an experience when I was back in campus. The biggest fears that we girls had there, most of them I used to hear them talk about it, is being pregnant. Like you could do anything not to get pregnant when in campus. Because as in, how will you tell your mom? They used to say like as in, your mom hata ukiwa kwa nyumba, they're like telling you ukikuja late sitaki kuona mimba hapa.
Yeah.
Yo kukuja late yenye unakuja, I don't want to see. Like now they're afraid of being pregnant, not even the HIV, as in azikuwa zinaring kwa akili sana. But now being pregnant or in school, that was a very big issue. And right now I can say that with the experiences that I have had, even if you get pregnant, it's a baby is a blessing. Like you don't have to like feel like it's like kama ni bomb or something, you know. Yeah.
Mary?
For me, I used to see pregnant, like the high school I was, there was a lady who was pregnant, and the stigma, you know, the isolation that you get from your peers. Everyone knows you had sex. You are motherless, you know, because you're pregnant. And then now, you know, you'd fear people will start saying, or even the villagers, start saying, that akana kasichana kamwiti, you know. Imagine kamepata mtoto kakiwa high school. You know, sasa people see you as they see you as mannerless, they tag you as maybe a prostitute or something, because you have
like someone who just sleeps with
men around because you're not married. You know, that's the picture that the society brings up when you get pregnant, when you get pregnant out of marriage.
But you know, hizo vitu zote mmeongea, like they still happen today. Reason, there's someone who is watching and they have a daughter. I think from where I stand, like being a parent, I find myself, you know, you could be hurt for no reason. Cause one of the things I think wazazi uogopa sana is the shame. So I'm wondering, do you think how young people tuseme wazazi wenye wako na wasichana wandogo, hata wasichana, you know, young people who are in colleges, in high school, how should they behave, for example, when they find themselves pregnant, and how should parents convey message ndio ikuwe rahisi kwa wasichana wao, so that, you know, like me, when my mom used to tell us ukicheza na boys, by the way, you'll be pregnant. She never told us when you have sex you will be pregnant,
like in black and white.
Yes, hangesema. But today I tell you, if I had a daughter, me, I would tell them, like, if you have sex, if you sleep with this person, literally you'll be pregnant early before you are ready, you know. How do you think, now that you understand things better at this age, maybe viaji tunafaa convey your message to, you know, even our peers, even other girls? Like today, if I called you to give a talk to girls, what would you tell them?
Okay, I think we need to be free with each other, because even as the Bible says, there is no fear in love. If you love someone, you need to be open to them and free with them. Because if you hide something, it doesn't show that love, it doesn't show as in the responsibility. You need to show them, if you follow this route, this is what you find on this way. This is the advantage of doing this, and also it has some disadvantages. So if you open, like you tell everything in black and white, even as the Bible says, there is no fear in love. If you love someone, you have to avoid all fears, be open with them, and share everything. Them, they choose the route they want to follow. So I think holding information like it was in our times, I don't think it was healthy. Because you can just do it out of curiosity and you find yourself there. So what?
Unatafuta vile kwa nini naambiwa nisifanye kitu fulani?
Acha nifanye nione venye inakuwa.
Yeah, that's what I think we used to do. Like people, like now as sisi tulikuwa tunaambiwa hata kuvaa trousers is wrong because we were saved and we were in church. But then why and people, mimi ni bonta. Like me, nimevaa trouser nikiwa college. Literally in college, almost second year. Because I ever felt maybe this is how we were brought up. We knew kuna, you know, nguwezi vaa like a trouser. How do you wear? How? For who?
It's an abomination.
I know. Yeah. So what do you think? Like,
well, for me, my take is for parents. They should always create an environment where their kids are able to communicate with them the issues that they are going through, and also create an environment where a mother can convey or even a dad can convey information easily. Ile mtoto asikwe like kai nikiambia mama nimekuwa hivi ataniua, you get as in for it to be an environment, a friendly environment. As much as they are disciplinarians, they should not stop doing that. But the environment equate a free environment where they can communicate and talk about issues that they have freely.
Awesome. But I'm wondering, what is the right age? What time should you know? Unajua saizi juu ya hii ya watoto inaitwa CBC. Juu ya CBC saizi wanafunzwa sex quite early as compared to us. There are things that we were never told.
For me, I think as parents who have kids, as early as they start understanding things, we're supposed to let them know their sexuality first. I'm a boy, what do I have? I'm a girl, what do I have? And then what am I supposed to stay away from? You know, if it's you know, they watch a lot of cartoon and all that, they see these things, although they are hidden, but they see someone kissing, they see someone doing ABCD, you know,
true.
And then they're like, why don't I try that? Maybe even with my sister. Maybe it's a boy and a girl, or no, and mom is not around, so we can try what the cartoon was doing. You know, you should tell them what is expected of them. If you're a boy, if you're a girl, you're not supposed to see boys stuff. And you should tell them what boy stuff is. If it's girls, you're supposed to tell them what girl stuff is, and they're not supposed to see it.
Like they're supposed to know their private parts, which are they?
Yeah, and they should not allow anyone to touch them. Even if it's your brother or even if it's a girl. If it's a girl, your dad it's not supposed to touch you. If it's your brother, they're not supposed to touch you. Whoever, you're supposed to. Kama ni kujiosha, if amefika stage ya kujiosha, wash your stuff. Don't let anyone touch them. You know, even nowadays, even house girls, they can. There are so many things of lesbianism and all that, and homosexuality. So nobody should touch those parts. They're yours. They're yours. Yeah, I think that's where the conversation should start. For the kids now to start staying away from, you know, these early sexual desires or something.
Oh, nice. That is a great insight, because I think there's even a song they sing in school, like, these are my private parts, no one should see them, no one should touch them, no one, you know, should even admire them in the first place. And I think as young parents, maybe who could be watching, and you know, even mothers, even grandparents who are, you know, bringing up their children, we should be in a position, I think, whether it's a boy child or a girl child, we should be able to make them understand that their private parts are their private parts, and no one should be able, as in, they're not supposed to be seen, they're not supposed to be exposed, to be touched, to be admired. Or did you know that when you were growing up?
No. that topic was a taboo.
Like, yes, even periods was an issue. We used to learn about periods kutoka kwa, you know, other girls.
Like what is happening to you. Like,
and in school.
Yeah.
I think right now in the society that we are in, the conversation should start as early as when they are little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the periods conversation.
Yeah, everything. I think for the periods, it should start. You know, there are stages. You can't give them all the information when they are kids. As in, there are stages in which you are supposed to grow the kid through their the sex education. Yeah, you can't give them some education when they are still young. So unawapeleka in stages. Yeah.
My mom used to tell us about girls in her class. A girl would sit, she doesn't know what is happening to her. Anaamka, she has she's stained all, and then the boys start laughing and all that. No one knows what is going on. You know that they're still young. They've not even learned about reproduction and all that. And then she thinks she's sick or something. Maybe she starts even crying. And now the teacher comes and, you know, these things. You know that there are some who start early, the others, you know, the different stages. There's even those who start at class
Late,
4. And even late as
As
class
8.
8.
Yes.
You know, now, you know that difference. So that now that's a responsibility of a parent to really, it should start a bit earlier. Not as in somebody mtoto ni. I know about a child who is around 10 years.
Even 9. Even 9 they do.
Like on a period. So as early as maybe even 6, 7, they're supposed to be already knowing these things. This will happen. Don't be shocked. It's normal. And all that. Imagine a girl start crying in class. Like, maybe I'm sick.
Yeah.
Everyone is worried. The boys start laughing. Maybe some know. You know, and then even the hygiene part of it. Some will come in class smelling.
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
That they're supposed to change pants,
Yeah.
they're supposed to shower.
Yes.
Who should give them this information?
I think most part of it should come from the parents, because that's where there is really room for the hygiene part. Because in school now they
are not showering.
You know, there's nothing much. But maybe even in school, I used to see as we had girls session. We are taught about these things. We are even given pads to be carrying in the bag when this happens. You know.
Hey, you are in a good school. I remember the first time, like, seriously, ile struggle nilikuwa na, and you know I had bigger sisters, so the struggle that I had, by the time I get to, you know, to know how to speak it out to my mom. And I remember one day we had a conversation in school, and apparently kwa hiyo group tulikuwa, I was the only one who like didn't have parents. And I remember coming and joking with my mom, nikamwambia, by the way mom, kuna kitu nataka kukuambia. Akaniangalia hivyo like and you know those things were funny, but she expected, because she's a woman again. But sasa ndio akaniuliza ni nini. So of course it took a lot of, you know, back and forth before I could explain to her. And it was easier for me to go and take my sister's pants and use them, but she also needed, as in nikitumia zake atatumia nini. So she was like, you know, you have to also tell mom to buy yours. So yeah, at long last I remember my mom just went, I think aliambiwa tu na mwili, and she gave me, you know, some pants. And from there every other time, of course, we could shop. Luckily I was in a boarding school tulikuwa tunafanya shopping, so it was just part of shopping. But nashanga, how about, you know, a girl ako in primary school, she doesn't know who to talk to about these things. Ajui ana sister maybe mkubwa, you know, how do they even start this conversation? And I think we need to end that shame. But I'm wondering, wakati tunafundisha, you know, these young girls about periods and, you know, how to handle them, are we also supposed, do you think we are also supposed to teach boys? Because, you know, when we're in a class, maybe tuko 5 girls in a class or even 10 and 10 boys or 9 boys, I think they should also be in a position when they see me having periods, they should also be able to know ni nini. What is that? Do you think they should be exposed?
So the more they understand each other, the better.
Yeah.
So it is two-way.
If we give information to both girls and boys, because most of them major on girls, right? If we give information to both girls and boys, it could be easier even for the girls to speak out. You know, yeah. I think it should, for us to end the shame, it should be all around. We give information to both of them. Yeah, and more people should come up with the initiative to give the information to boys. Yeah.